Hi. First off, I want to apologize for the lighting in advance in case it's like kind of dark or not good. I was gonna film this tomorrow at some point, but I don't actually think that I can do that, so I just turned on every light in my room and we just have to work with it. I am back home because it is Thanksgiving week and today is Friday the 25th and I went Black Friday shopping. I'm gonna show you what I got. And that's all there is to it. So let's get started. So a lot of the stores were actually doing their Black Friday sales like from Monday. And then on Monday, I didn't know if I was gonna actually go Black Friday shopping today. So I decided to just like take a little stroll around the mall. And because they already had their sales going, I just like started shopping on Monday. So from PacSun, I got this sweater. It's like John Galt brandy, and it wasn't on sale because brandy's never on sale. I did get like 20% off of my order because I like signed up for an email thing. So still a discount. Technically, I got 15% off at Brandy, except it was actually 15% off at PacSun. So the second thing I got there is this like quilted purple cardigan. I had been like eyeing this for a really long time, but I had never seen it in store before. I guess I just had seen other people wear it and been jealous. And then this was like the only one that they had, so I felt like fate. And then also John Galt, these brown pants, and they're like the Dickies material. I don't really know how else to describe that, but they're very, very comfortable, and they actually have working pockets, so front and back. That's awesome. And this is the leg on them. I'm very happy because I really wanted chocolate brown pants, and the other like brownish jeans that I have are tight on me now. So that's it for PacSun. And then I went to CottonOn and I got this sweater. It was like in the men's section, and they always have like really great like grandpa-ish sweaters in the men's section, but it was like kind of hidden low-key. And then I went on the website to try and find it for somebody on my Snapchat, and it's like not on there. So I don't know why, but I had been wanting a sweater like this with the square kind of like patchwork design, and I had been looking on Depop and stuff. So I'm really glad to have like found one. And the CottonOn sale was like 30% off, which was good because CottonOn is honestly getting like a little bit expensive, a little too expensive for me to keep justifying shopping there. So I'm really happy about this. Okay, so that was all on Monday, and then today, my friend and I woke up at 6 a.m. to go to the outlets, and we went shopping. Normally we'll go shopping at like midnight, but for some reason none of the malls in my town were doing midnight shopping, which was sad because usually they'll do like free ice skating and things like that, but they didn't. So 6 a.m. our first stop was Gap, and I got this sweater, which honestly might be like my favorite clothing thing that I've gotten, because I have been really obsessed with this like stripe across the chest and sleeves design, and I was looking for one of these on Depop as well, and I was like showing my friend. So I'm very, very happy to have gotten this, and they had it in a bunch of colors as well, but I limited myself. And then got these pajama pants from Gap. They were like $7, which is great, and I'm excited about that. And then I went to Target. So at first I walked past this the women's loungewear section, and they had these shorts, and I was like immediately taken by them. I fell in love, but they only had extra large. So I was, sad, but I moved on. I like grew as a person, and I continued my journey. I decided to loop back around at the very end of my visit and just take another peek. And they had restocked them. So I got them in my size. I have these in like probably 2 other colors. They're really comfortable. Wait, do they have pockets? I swear to God they have pockets. Okay, they don't. I was lying to myself. they're just really comfortable and I like them a lot. And this color is just like awesome. It looks like boxers. And then they had a bunch of these like different kits that they had put together, like brand kits. I don't know why I'm not explaining that coherently. I had been wanting to try out this like Hero brand rescue balm in the middle right here, and it's a post-blemish recovery cream, which I feel like is very necessary because I like deal with pimple scars because I pick at them a lot. So I feel like this has everything, and it has a nifty little case for it too. I had a mission at the beginning of this day. I said I was gonna find another record for my record player. I want to build my collection. I did not dare hope that I would be coming home with the Tron Legacy vinyl. I don't know what Daft Punk put into this soundtrack, but it is so good, and it's the best thing I've ever heard, and I literally listen to it all the time on Spotify. So I'm really excited to have the LP. I'm so happy. Bonus content. There's 7 new songs on here that I've never heard before. Today's a great day. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my god. I always get myself one of these every year. Sock advent calendar. But I want to know what the socks themselves are gonna look like. So please don't hate me, but I'm going to open it up and just check like what one of the socks looks like. Wait, I might already have this. Of course, I'm still excited and very happy to unpack my Harry Potter socks. But I was expecting some, cause like look at these paintings. I was like, am I gonna get that on a sock? And maybe that's my bad. Maybe I shouldn't have expected that, because why would that be the case? But also, why wouldn't it be the case? You know what I mean? So, still very excited. I just have to reduce the expectations a smidgen. I feel like whenever I go to get these like $5 pajama pants that they sell at the front, they're always sold out in my size, but they weren't today, which was crazy because I didn't even go to Target that early. I went at 3 p.m. So very soft, very fuzzy pajama pants. And now that I live in a place that gets cold weather, I can actually make great use of my fuzzy pajama pants instead of sleeping in shorts in the winter, because it is quite cold in my Berkeley apartment. So okay, and then these were not on sale, but my guilty pleasure is Native products. I swear by their shampoo and conditioner. And I knew that they had released Christmas specific scents. And I went to the Target in Berkeley, 2 different Targets actually, to try and find them, and they were not in stock. And so I have been patiently waiting for this day. Fresh mistletoe shampoo and conditioner. Spiked eggnog body wash, and this literally smells just like butterbeer. It smells really good. I can't travel with these. I can't bring them on the plane, but once I come home for Christmas break, I am gonna be here for a month because we just kind of have a long break, I guess. I don't know. I will be making great use of these over the break. It'll be like a little treat for me after finals, coming home and being able to use them. Also, with my friend at the outlets, we went to Nike, and they were having a deal on their shorts for women, so I got this little pair of active running shorts. I don't run, but like active, I don't know. So after coming back from the outlets at like 8 a.m., I slept until 1 p.m. and then I woke up and drove immediately to Barnes & Noble. First thing, Twilight is my best friend's like favorite series. And when we were in high school, she wanted me to read the first book and she lent it to me so I could read it. And I did read it, but I didn't like read it, you know what I mean? Like I read it, but I didn't read it. So I just like, I didn't absorb and I didn't continue with the series. Last year, I watched the movies for the first time. My sophomore year of college, I watched the movies for the first time and it clicked and I got it and I finally understood. Next up, Franny and Zoe. For someone who's like such a big fan of Catcher in the Rye and tells everybody that they love Catcher in the Rye, it's really embarrassing that I haven't read Franny and Zoe yet. And I've been thinking about it for a while and I've been wanting to, but for some reason I just never picked it up, but I did today. And then they were having a deal on some of their like signed books, and one of the signed books was Cursed by Marissa Meyer. But that's the second book in the series and I haven't read the first, so I picked up Gilded by Marissa Meyer, which I wish I had read earlier so I could have gotten the signed version, but I read the synopsis and it sounds really interesting, so if you have read it and liked it, please let me know. I really like the way that she does fairy tales and fairy tale retellings, so I'm very excited. And then I picked up this one. It's called One Dark Window. The first time I had seen this was someone recommending it on TikTok, and Goodreads has glowing reviews and I really like the synopsis. So I'm looking forward to this one, definitely. Also, I like her name, Elspeth. My phone ran out of storage, so I had to delete some stuff, but somebody on Goodreads said it was enemies to lovers, which is always a plus. The top of this says maiden monster, and I think this final word is man, but I don't know. It's not. Martyr. That's way better than if it had said man. I'm so glad that I checked. And then when I was reading the reviews for this one, I had seen someone mention Vespertine by name, so I was like, oh, let me look at that. And I asked the Barnes & Noble employee and she said that she just started it and she was liking it and her friend was like raving about it, so glowing review. Slow burning romance. That's the best kind of romance. My final purchase of the day is one that I've been saving because it's the best thing that I've ever purchased, probably. When I was young, I wasn't very much into like American Girl dolls or really like stuffed animals at all. Like I played Webkinz, but I haven't held on to like any of my childhood stuffed animals. So I had never been to Build-A-Bear, but today we fixed that. It's like there's I finally understand. Like I understand now. There's something about like hugging your Build-A-Bear that is just different. Like he gives really good hugs. And I got him his little Gryffindor outfit, of course. He's the special specific Harry Potter bear. He's coming back to Berkeley with me. I don't have a name for him. When I was making the birth certificate, I just named him Harry because... So this was the best purchase. It was like buy one, get one, $12. So I got him and then my friend got KK Slider from Animal Crossing. So it is back to Berkeley for me on Sunday, which I'm actually really excited about because I do miss my apartment. Like I do. My bed there is so comfortable. And I'm doing some exciting stuff when I go back that I'm looking forward to. So I'm excited. This is my absolute favorite time of the year, like November into December. Thank you for watching my Black Friday haul. This one I will 100% be uploading in a timely fashion because I can't upload my Black Friday haul in like March. But yeah, that's it, and I will see you later.